in on what's been going on with the men and women's soccer teams.
So let's move on to something Stacy is very familiar with.
I'm guessing we're talking volleyball, aren't we?
Of course. In the team's last contest, the Lady Zips shut down Kent State for their first MAC win of the season.
Hoping to continue their winning ways, the women welcomed in Northern Illinois and Western Michigan.
The Zips would take on the NIU Huskies first Friday night at the Jar.
The Zips sported pink jerseys in support of breast cancer awareness and their annual Dig for a Cure fundraiser this weekend. NIU came into Friday's matchup 15-5 and 5-2 in league play. Akron hoped to continue the momentum after last week's sweep of Kent State. The Huskies, #1 in the nation for kills and points, took the first set 25-23. But the Zips rallied back in the second set, where they recorded 16 kills and had a .615 hitting percentage, evening the match with a 25-15 win. The third set was dominated by the Huskies, NIU taking it 25-12. The Huskies leading Akron 2-1 coming into the fourth set, where sophomore Alex Coughlin gets the kill off an assist by Morgan Kuhn. The feisty Zips would stun NIU with a 29-27 comeback win. The deciding fifth set ultimately would go to the Huskies, who took the match 3-2. Outside hitter Courtney Jarvis had a season-high 19 kills, as well as a season-high for Coughlin with 14. Freshman Kim Gordon added 11, and middle blocker Peyton Twitty led the defense with 8 blocks. Despite the loss, the Zips totaled a season-high 59 kills.
The women would also fall to the Western Michigan Broncos Saturday in 3 straight sets.
Now let's check in with Dee and David for the third and final time for upcoming matchups in the MAC.
Thank you, guys. We are now on to our final segment at Zips Update for this episode. And honestly, I'm quite sad because I just love doing this.
Oh, come on, don't go getting all soft on me. You know we have another show next week.
That is true. So 8:30 and 11:30, that is AM and PM on ZTV and our website, ztvsports.com.
That's right, sir. But right now, I'm looking forward to this weekend because we got a whole lot of games going on.
Same here. Like usual, I can only go to the football game, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to go to a lot of games this weekend.
Actually, I'm not so sure because we have a lot of away games this week.
Well, let's get right into it. On Saturday, October 22nd, the football team will be in action as they take on Ohio University at InfoCision Stadium, Summa Field at 3:30 p.m. Their game will be broadcasted on ESPN3 and Sports Time Ohio. Volleyball will be away again at Eastern Michigan at 7 p.m. And finally, on October 23rd, women's soccer will look for a win on the road when they face Buffalo at 12 p.m.
Then on to October 26th, men's soccer will be in action at First Energy Stadium, Cub Cadet Field against Bowling Green at 7:30. Then on the 27th at 3 p.m., women's soccer will take on Ohio at home, and at 7 p.m., volleyball will be at Buffalo.
In preparation for the game this Saturday, let us take a listen to head football coach Rob Iannello for his weekly press conference from this past Tuesday.
You know, we're excited about getting back to playing. You know, we're an improving football team. I think that's pretty obvious to everybody, and we just want to keep improving every single day in practice and obviously on the field, and hopefully as we go through the rest part of the season, you know, reap the benefits of that improvement on game day. And that's what our goals are as we continue to get better.
And now for the player of the week and the shot of the week, we're going to send it back to DJ and Stacy.
From the week ahead to a week ago, we travel back to our shot of the week.
Freshman Mary Delich is featured in this week's pick, going up for a ball against Northern Illinois last Friday. Great photo by our own Charles Mader.
Now let's take it from shot of the week to athlete of the week. This week's honors going to
Thomas Schmidt, who put in the first of 2 goals in Caleb Porter's 100th victory as a Zip. The junior sport management major has netted 3 goals on the season and has been a critical part to the Zips' offensive attack through the first 14 games.
If you think you have what it takes to name our player of the week, comment on our Facebook page or tweet at us throughout the week with who you think deserves next week's honors. Now that's all the time we have for this week's edition of the Sports Report, but make sure you check us out on Facebook and follow our updates all day, every day on Twitter.
We will be back next week with the recap of all things Akron sports.
From DJ, David, Dee, and myself, we'll see you next time on the ZTV Sports Report.